Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This particular amendment, again, talks about accountability. It also talks about trying to create a watchdog effect for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Although I believe there's an awful lot of accountability folded within this major comprehensive bill, there are some areas that I still think would afford the public a greater scrutining eye towards what we consider to be really fundamentally the most important aspect of transportation reform, and that is, in my opinion, transparency. This would actually mandate an outside independent audit at least every 5 years. Contained within the bill, there is a provision for the state auditor to do a biennial audit. But once again, that's something internal. And since we're creating an office for performance measurement and we're creating an office for taxpayer advocacy, one of the things that some people would say is that, geez, we're going to have plenty of people's eyes on the prize, which is the taxpayers' dollars and also the infrastructure of the Commonwealth related to transportation. But I would argue that most authorities, especially quasi-authorities, we're creating yet another larger one, should have some kind of independent audit that would come from the outside. Many authorities at the local and state level already do this, and it's not only because it gives you an alternative opinion, but more importantly, validates the findings in the accounting mechanisms and also the financial transactions that take place within an existing organization or entity. In an era of distrust, folks, I don't think a biennial audit from the state auditor is enough, not when we're creating a major transportation restructuring. And we shouldn't be afraid, and I keep saying this over and over, and I'll continue to say it, we shouldn't be afraid for mandating greater accountability or transparency in a reorganization that is as large as this. And again, one of the things that I thought, and I still believe, every 5 year outside independent audit would do is help not only validate the findings of the internal mechanisms we have, it would be the watchdog for the Office of Taxpayer Advocacy, but it would also function in direct, I think, complement with the Inspector General so that if there are things that are off base, it will give everybody a platform in which to pursue it and reconcile it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.